Well, the New York Rangers had a topsy-turvy holiday with some tough wins and some brutal losses. Brennan Othmann has made his call up to the New York Rangers this week, so we will be looking forward to that. We will get into that and so much more on this week's episode of Upstate Blue Shirts. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Upstate Blue Shirts, a New York Rangers podcast from the perspective of upstate New Yorkers. We are back from our little Christmas break. I was down south. Nico was up here in what is typically the frigid north, but was not so cold. I think it was in the 50s on Christmas, right?
Yeah, it was the first time in a long time I've seen a green Christmas up here.
Well, yeah, considering last year we had a fucking...
We had 3 blizzards between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, what 15 feet of snow over those? I think each one of them was 5 feet.
Right.
Right. You had a good Christmas, though? Good holiday?
I did.
Glad to hear that.
Kind of low key.
Yeah, those are the best ones, though. I feel like,
Yeah.
Like as a kid, you're just so amped, and like now, as like a full-grown adult, I'm like, I mean, the less people I see, the happier, you know?
Right.
I can
Yeah.
just
Exactly.
hang out in my pajamas and watch A Christmas Story 24 times. That's fine.
I think it's 12.
Yeah, probably. I mean, all right, dude.
Because it's once every 2 hours.
I never even remember the name of it, but the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger is like low key fire as well. I can't. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't fucking remember that one.
Yeah, him and Shazam, and they're like after that superhero doll. It's good stuff.
The Turbo Man.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it, but I always watch that one too. I didn't watch shit this year because I was in Texas.
Controversial take: Die Hard is still a Christmas movie.
But it's not controversial in my mind. That is a fact.
Yeah.
Nakatomi Plaza Christmas party.
Greatest Christmas movie for me is like 1A, 1B with The Grinch, Jim Carrey version.
Yeah.
And Elf.
Yeah. Jim Carrey, there's no other person who could have portrayed the Grinch. They just nailed that in every possible way.
Yeah,
and
100%.
Elf is so far up there because there's just not a moment where you're like, this isn't fun. It's just such a fun movie.
It is. It's great.
Absolutely ludicrous. It's Will Ferrell in his prime just doing dumb shit. And
I have Will Ferrell elf socks that I wear specifically on Christmas and only on Christmas.
Plus it's Zooey Deschanel in her prime.
Yeah. And Peter Dinklage and...
Which, like, also, that's like low key. Like, I feel like that movie came out prior to Game of Thrones, so that's like,
yeah,
that's like crazy. Like you watch, like that's what the fuck, and then you're like,
I think
wait,
it came out in like 2007.
Yeah, dude, was it that long ago? Hold on, I have the Google machine here.
I'm almost certain, if not longer.
Elf came out in 2003. What?
Yo, that movie's 20 years old.
Excuse me?
You're lying.
No, I'm right here, dude. Theatrical release was November 7th, 2003.
Nope. No, it wasn't.
All right, on to the Rangers. Something that we can more tangibly process. The holiday break was a little topsy-turvy. They went 4-3, beat some good teams, lost to some good teams, took care of business against bad teams, and then Edmonton did what Edmonton does when they come into the Garden. Yeah, feels like every fucking time. That might as well be their home ice. Honestly, the Rangers
at this point,
the Rangers and the Oilers should just switch arenas. I'm pretty sure they don't lose in either of them. So before we get into the newest news, we'll just do like a quickie boy recap. The Rangers avenged their drubbing in Madison Square Garden against the Maple Leafs by going up to Rogers Center and beating them 5-2. Is it Rogers Center or Rogers Arena? I don't fucking... Everything's Rogers up in Canada. Get like a different sponsor. I don't know. There's other.
It is.
There's other companies.
It's Scotiabank Arena.
All right, well, fuck me then.
Rogers Center is the Blue Jays.
Oh, see, it's all the same town though. And then like I'm pretty sure no, I think it's the Canucks and the Oilers that are both Rogers. I think one's Rogers Arena and one's Rogers Place. I don't fucking know.
The Canucks?
Yeah, Oilers is Rogers Place and the Canucks is Rogers Arena. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, Rogers Arena for Vancouver. Confirmed.
I was correct that there are two arenas in the NHL named after the Rogers company. I just had the wrong one. Scotiabank, either way, we went into Toronto and we beat the brakes off them 5-2. It was really 5-1. There was a garbage time goal. The following game was similarly adept in the aspect that the score did not reflect the drubbing that the Rangers took after a 4-3 loss to the Edmonton Oilers, in which did they give up all 4 goals in the third period again?
I'm fairly certain, yes.
Yeah.
It was in like the first 10 minutes, I think.
It was awful. It was awful. I remember that was the first night we had gotten to Houston.
10 minutes.
And we were watching it. And I was like, this is great. Like, we're doing pretty well. And then the third period happened, and I was like, all right.
Goals at 3:07. Goals at 3:07, 4:17, 6:36, and 9:52. So 4 goals in a span of almost 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal. And it sucks, dude, because I thought with a 1-0 lead and the way that Quick had played the first 2 periods that it was over.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure Quick got the shutout when we were in Edmonton. So I was like, he's about to get double shutouts against Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl.
Yep.
But that was not to be. And then the Rangers had a back-to-back. They got trashed by Edmonton, went into Buffalo, and won a gutsy 4-3 overtime win.
No, they were both at home.
Oh, you're right. They were, yeah. Either way, gutsy overtime win in the third jerseys that I'm warming up to as the year goes on. Everything but the logo. I just hate the logo in the middle. It's so big.
Yep. It's honestly massive.
If they had that jersey and then did like the 2014 third jersey where they did New York at an angle, but they used the same colors, like that bright red and bright blue.
Yeah.
I would have that jersey so fast. I don't even care what the price is. I would own it because it'd be so hot.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Also, oddly enough, the Rangers are done playing the Sabres already. They played them there 3 times. They went 5-1, 5-1, 4-3. And it's done. I mean, usually, because we went to the Sabres game last year in March. Usually they play like once later in the year.
Yeah.
So that game, yeah, that's correct. They gave up a late goal in the third period to tie it. Lindgren Panarin scored the first period, then Dahlin, Jack Quinn, then Mika scored to make it 3-2, and then 6:50 into the third period, Casey Middlestat scores, and then Kreider scores in the overtime. And I will say, I mean, you went to the game last year, but whenever the Rangers and Sabres go to overtime, it's a Rangers W. I don't think I ever remember us losing an overtime game.
They didn't go to overtime when we went to...
Yes, they did, sir. Artemi Panarin scored. You probably were pretty drunk.
Oh, yeah.
But they did absolutely go to overtime.
What else am I supposed to do at my first NHL game?
That's fair. It was a 1-1 game. And then Panarin scored from the down low. It was a sharp angle, but it was a cross crease pass from Mika and then in. I have the Snapchat I can send you as a friendly reminder. It's in my memories. But
wait a minute.
I'm waiting. What am I waiting for?
What day was that?
What day was that? I have no
game.
idea.
It was either the 10th or the 18th. I can't remember. And it wasn't the 10th. It wasn't the 18th. It might have been the 11th.
Yeah, I think it was the 11th. Because it was Nate's birthday.
Oh, I guess it was an overtime game.
Okay.
I don't remember that.
Well, I'm not...
I do remember it being 2-1.
I mean, I saw you. I think... Was it before the game or was it in between periods? I saw you. And your eyes were already getting glazed. So, I mean, there wasn't much hope for you after that. So I was like, whatever. He's got to ride home. He's fine.
And the worst part is, No, I didn't even ride home. I walked.
Back to your hotel, you mean?
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, I hope you didn't walk from Buffalo. Because that's a
Oh
long
yeah,
fucking
no.
walk.
In March? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
No.
that weather was nasty that night too. It was all sloshy.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was all sloshy.
I remember the ground being dry.
That's incorrect. I have a beautiful picture of our B&B with a nice bed of wet snow on the windowsill and a bird sitting in it with an imprint. It might have not snowed during the game, but I mean, I was there for 2 days, and it definitely snowed a lot during those 2 days.
Yeah, I went down day of. I went down day of the game, came back the day after.
Yeah, it snowed. The reason I remember that so vividly
What?
is because that was when I found out that LED lights do fuck all to melt the snow off of your headlights. And after driving in the thruway in the snow for 2 hours, there's a significant cake of snow on your headlights, and they don't really work when you get off the thruway and there's no lights.
Correct.
So I had to pull over and chip my fucking headlights so I could see. Because, not only is it cold and snowy, it's also dark at 3:30. So, moving on. Buffalo is complete. Mika Zibanejad was the top performer of that game. Good for him.
Good for him.
Then after the slight Christmas break, I was nervous because I went to that game last year, literally the same day, December 27th, against the Washington Capitals. And as I have so thoroughly told the world, I was so displeased. We spent so much money on those tickets, and then they got shut out 4-0. It was the total opposite. Washington comes into the barn and they blow the doors off of them 5-1, utter domination. Keandre Miller, I believe Keandre Miller had 4 points that game.
3.
Was it 3?
Yeah, 2 goals, 1 assist.
2 goals, 1 assist. Either way, he was hot at the end. Like he's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think in the Florida game he also. I've heard his name a bunch. Maybe it was Tampa Bay, but I know that he's been playing really well late in December. So, which is good because I think the Rangers need another offensive defensive presence. They can't just have Adam Fox. And
yeah,
if Miller can really get his offensive game, because he's solid enough on defense. I mean, Trouba makes that. I am a Trouba hater, but Trouba this season has been unreal. But we'll get into that.
100%.
Then we go down to Florida and lose. Honestly, it was a really good game of hockey. I was very happy with that loss. Like, I wouldn't say happy because you're never happy with the loss, but you know what I mean? I didn't walk away from that loss feeling that there was problems. So I was like, it was just a good game and we were on the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it felt like it was skate for skate with each other. I mean, they were just 1-1-1-1, and because I think Florida went up 2-0, and the Rangers came back and scored
2-0. Then we make it 2-2. Yep.
Yeah. And
then Sam Reinhart makes it 3-2. Mika comes back, makes it 3-3.
He's having a fucking year, dude.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy because like the Rangers do their job, and they shut down Matty Tkachuk. And it doesn't matter because Alexander Barkov has a 2-goal night, and whatever. Or a 2-assist night, sorry. Sam Reinhart had a 2-goal night, and Barkov had a double assist night. And Matty Tkachuk
triple assist night.
Oh, yeah, it was triple assist. And then, so they just beat our ass. Matty Tkachuk's only our 2 secondary assists, which, like, whatever,
Right.
So, like, you do what you're supposed to do when you play Florida, and we still lost that game. And it was just one of those games. I mean, you didn't really know until the very end. I mean, it was the first game in a while we've been out face-offed, which shocked me. But I think it's just because Florida's so physical, man. 28 hits is a lot of fucking hits.
Yeah. And I think I didn't really watch this game because I honestly forgot.
Well, it was a Friday night and Christmas break. Who cares?
Right. I feel like a lot of that was attributed to no, hold on. Most hits on the night was Aaron Ekblad and Gustav Forsling.
Okay.
with 3. I was going to say most of it's probably attributed to Kachuk, but he only had 1.
Yeah, no, he was invisible. I mean, they did exactly what they're supposed to do. So I mean, it's just one of those nights. I mean, shots 34-32. They got out hit 28-18, and then all those hits 28 and 18. I think that's what 46. So 46 hits, only 10 minutes of penalty time. And I know you said you didn't watch it, but I listened to it, and I think there was only like maybe 10 stoppages the whole game. I mean, it was constant. So,
oh yeah,
it's the kind of game that anybody would sign up to watch, and it's the kind of game where I didn't walk away. It just certainly wasn't last night's game where I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like I walked away from that game just feeling like, whatever. It's one of those things where the puck bounced for Florida one more time than it did for us is really what it came down to. So, we bounced right back though and beat the fucking doors off the Tampa Bay Lightning. And I know they're not who they used to be, but it still feels good, man. Feels real good.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Tampa Bay
Especially
Lightning
when
broke my heart in 2021. So
our boy comes through with a fucking hattie.
Yeah, the bread hat. Did you see that somebody threw their stuffed bread onto the ice?
Yes.
That's so fucking good. I love that so much.
I'm pretty sure that was like a hat.
Oh yeah, they do. They wear the bread masks or the bread hats and stuff. Yeah, that's fucking. It's so funny. I love that.
Iconic.
It really is.
So good.
I eat it right up. My dad's like, well, why do they call him that? I'm like, because of the first 3 letters of his name. Pan means bread in most languages. He's like, huh. I was like, yeah, it's that, dude. It's that simple.
And it's almost the same as Panera.
Yeah. Imagine if he like went to St. Louis, he'd be like a god.
Oh yeah, literally.
He'd have the biggest Panera sponsorship. And then
100%.
And then our little break came to a close with an absolute drubbing. I mean, we went into Carolina. Or no, sorry, we hosted Carolina. We haven't played Carolina on the road yet. Interesting. Nope. So in 2 games versus the Carolina Hurricanes in the Garden.
Oh yeah, 2-1, 1-6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been
2-1 win, 6-1 loss,
which is not great.
We go back into Carolina in March.
You know what's crazy, dude? Is like you'd think because like obviously Carolina is the number 2 seed in the in the division right now. You'd think, a 5-alarm fire. Did we still have like a 5-point lead?
We have a 5-point lead and 2 games in hand.
Yeah, so like everybody's freaking out, and I'm like, whoa, let's pump the brakes, dude. Like, all right, we literally have almost the same record as Carolina over our last 10. We're 6-4-0, and they're 6-1-3. So, and they've won their last 4.
6-4.
Exactly, and our differential's better. We've got a plus 21 versus their plus 12. So I mean, and we're also we were the first team in the league.
They do have more goals for though.
Yeah, they got 130, but they've had dog shit goaltending, so it doesn't matter how many goals you score. I mean, look at Edmonton. What's their big issue? They put up.
Oh, whoa!
What?
Whoa!
What?
You just did a runny Babbitt there.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter how many gores you skull.
Oh, whatever, dude. I'm just saying, okay, dude. The Kings and the Jets have yet to give up 100 goals. Cam Talbot, baby. Connor Hellebuck.
And, well, Boston, Florida.
Yeah, but I'm specifically looking because
Pittsburgh.
Los Angeles has only given up 83 goals.
Yeah, next closest has given up 90. Yeah. And that's Winnipeg.
Correct. That's why I was specific, because like everybody else is like kind of close. Whereas those two are.
Vancouver has a plus 46 goal differential.
That's 142 goals. I'm pretty sure they scored the most goals in the league. Yeah, they have by 5
100%
over Detroit.
By 3.
By 3?
By 3 over Colorado.
Oh, I didn't see Colorado. I skipped over them. That's on me, dude.
Oh, I'm looking at the whole league, and I just filtered by goals for.
Right, and it's funny to see that plus 21 for the Rangers after we just gave up 6, got outscored by 5. Yeah, it's not good.
Right. But then we also win by 4 and win by
Yeah, there's not many
3
close
all in the
games
last
this year,
week.
which feels very antithetical to the New York Rangers. Usually everything's a sweat
100%.
fest, and it's like we're either going to win by fucking 4 or we're going to lose by 7.
Right.
And they're like they're so consistent. As I break down, I mean, because we're close to the halfway point of the year. They're 12-5-0 at home and 13-5-1 on the road. I mean, I have never in my 20 years now of being a New York Rangers fan seen them this consistent, where it's just like every time I check, the numbers are the same.
Yep.
It's I want to bitch, but I can't.
And then you've got teams like Colorado, 16-4 at home, 8-7-3 on the road.
Yeah, poopy poop on the road. Well, look at fucking Carolina, dude. They're 11-10-1 on the road.
Yeah. I mean, it helps that we had that 5-game road winning streak.
Yeah. True. On the West Coast, I might add.
And then you've got the complete opposite in LA, who's 7-7-4 at home, 13-2-1 on the road.
We got a pretty easy January ahead of us, man. We could really gain some ground. We got Chicago, Montreal, Vancouver's a tough game because Jesus, man, they shoot the lights out. The January schedule, we got Chicago, Montreal, Vancouver, then St. Louis, Washington, literally back-to-back home and home. I've never seen that before.
Home and away.
Well, I'm saying home and home, saying that each team's home.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, then Seattle, Vegas, and Los Angeles is a tough 2-game stretch because it's on the road too.
So yeah, and then Anaheim, San Jose,
then Vegas again, and then Ottawa to finish out, which is the game I'll be at. But Ottawa again to finish out the month. So I mean, there's no reason. We just do the math here. 1, 2, 3.
There's 13 games left.
Yeah, I'm doing the. Hold on. 1.
There's
2,
4. Oh,
3,
okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's no reason we can't get 16 points minimum. I mean, we should beat Chicago. We should beat Montreal. We should beat St. Louis. I'm saying we split the Washington series. We probably could just sweep it, but just for a conservative estimate, you say you split that back-to-back. Then Seattle should be a win. Anaheim and San Jose should both be wins. And Ottawa should be a win. That should be 8 wins. Easy. And then, you can potentially steal points by going to overtime against Vancouver, Vegas, or Los Angeles.
Yeah. If not just outright winning.
Right. So, I mean, there's no reason they shouldn't come out of January with 16 to 20 points, which would be mega, because if they have 70 points at the end of January, I'll shit my fucking pants.
This is an 8-4 away and home trip for the rest of the month.
Yeah. 8 on the road, right?
Yeah, that's why I said away first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say...
No, 5.
They have a little...
Blackhawks at home, Canucks at home, Capitals at home, Kraken at home, Knights at home.
You say Canucks at home? It's Vancouver. Or Canucks, sorry, yeah, you're right. I thought you said Canadians for some reason. In my head, I heard... you got to Kun, and I was like, Dians, right. No. I was like, that's wrong. But then I replayed it in my head, and I was like, no, he didn't say that. He did not. He said Canucks, which is correct.
I said Canucks. Yep.
And then they got that little 4-banger on the West Coast. That's kind of a brutal schedule. They're back, dude. They're back to back against Los Angeles. And then, I guess that makes sense. They're both in LA. I mean, you think Shesterkin, or did we let Quick play against LA again? I think we let Quick play. He's mad at them.
I think so too.
He played with vigor when they came into the Garden. He was a different man.
Oh yeah.
He was like, y'all want to fucking cut me, dude?
It was gross.
Y'all want to cut me? We teach you a fucking lesson. I was like, ew.
He now has beaten all 32 NFL teams in his career, or NHL teams in his career.
Yes. Also, fun fact while I'm thinking about it and looking at the schedule. Tuesday, February 20th, that's midwinter recess for Chelsea. I just went onto the MSG website because you can go right through the what's it called? The box office. They have section 304 lounge seats for that game. $165. I am snatching them bitches up. I'm going to that lounge at the Garden
right
for
now.
$165.
Right now.
It's already
Right
done.
now.
I showed them to her when I got home from work at 4:00, and they're already done. It's already done. It's already in stone. We're going.
Perfect.
Lounge, dude. I'm going to be bougie. We're taking the train down for $35. It's like a steal.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the most expensive part of our night is the hotel room, because we're going to stay for one night because there's no overnight train.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I mean, we could have paid $14 and taken the metro to my sister's house, but like, why bother? We just have to get up at 7 a.m. to make a 12 o'clock train. We just stay there, right by the head station, and then leave the hotel at 11 and still make our train.
Honestly, it doesn't feel like anything is too difficult the rest of the way. I mean, we do have to go into Boston and play Boston.
Yeah, but we've kind of had their number this year. Like, even the loss they didn't really dominate us. It was like more like a couple of like weird flunky shots. But it could be much more meaningful.
Oh, we start out
by that point in the season. Have we played the Islanders yet?
I don't know.
No, we have not. We're playing them twice at the
We play them
February and April.
Yeah, we play them in February, March, and 2 games in April.
Mm-hmm. Might go to that March game. It's a Sunday game. Maybe I'll swing down to because they play literally across the sound from my sister. Like, I could literally jump on the ferry, and it's like comes out like 15 miles from the arena.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. $210 though. What about that? To go to fucking Long Island, dude? I don't know. No thanks.
No.
I really want to go to Toronto.
MSG. What the fuck? It's at MSG.
Oh, it is. You're right. Where's the one on the road? Oh, April 9th. Yeah, that's a Tuesday. Why is the Sunday... I don't understand these ticket prices. Sunday at home against the Islanders, 3 o'clock on ESPN, tickets as low as $112. March 17th, tickets as low as $210. Like, why is it $100 more for that random Sunday in March? Because it might be, what, 60 outside?
At MSG.
Both of them are.
Because it's at MSG.
Both of them are.
Which March game are we talking about?
Oh, no, the 18th is actually the outdoor game. That's probably why.
What?
Sunday,
in February?
Yeah, Sunday. That's the Stadium Series game.
Okay, the Stadium Series. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why there's 30,000 more tickets. All right, makes sense. Never mind. Carry on. Okay, so on to like the news that we've been talking about for the last. Well, I texted you like an hour ago, right?
2.5.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Brennan Othmann has been recalled from the Hartford Wolfpack, baby.
Let's fucking go.
I'm
so fucking excited for this kid.
Me too. If you don't know who Brennan Othmann is, I suggest go on YouTube and checking him out, because he is. I am the most hyped about the prospect of Brennan Othmann than I have been in a long time for a Rangers prospect. I mean, we didn't really have to sit around and wait for Alexis Lafreniere.
We didn't really wait around for Kako either.
Right. Whereas I'm on a hockey DB that's like stroking out. I just want to see what his stats are for the year. Oh, good. They only go to 20.
9 and 19 in 23 games played.
Okay.
Or I might have that backwards. It might be 9 and 14 in 28 games played.
Find out.
He's either got 28 points in 23 games or 23 points in 28 games. One of the two. But I know he has 9 goals.
Fair enough. All right. So this year with the Hartford Wolfpack, he has played 28 games, 9 goals, 14 assists for 23 points. He's got a -6 though. But
that's fine.
That's fine. I guess it's the AHL. That's it's not great, but either way. But I'm excited to see the kid. The kid's he just plays with sandpaper. He's just a rat fuck out there. He hits hard. He plays hard. He's not afraid to get dirty, which I think is the kind of forward that's really going to serve a lower line well. Like if you put, because obviously Barkley Gaudreau's that kind of player where he's not afraid.
Yep.
And so if you
It's
put,
because I just found out Tyler Pitlick is out week to week.
he's the fourth liner.
Yep.
All right, so you're
He's
gonna
on the
have
fourth line with.
you're gonna have Gaudreau and fucking Othmann on the same line, dude. That's gonna be a rat line, dude. That's gonna be so ratty.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to see that. Barkley Gaudreau, the dude with the broken jaw who continues to still talk shit to everybody on the ice, and you're gonna put that man, that inspiration, next to the future rat of the year. Sign me up, dude.
He missed one game because of it.
Yeah, literally spit out his jaw, missed one game.
Yep. What a fucking icon.
Yeah, honestly, like I want a t-shirt. I don't know what that t-shirt would say or be, because you can't just, I'm not just gonna do like a t-shirt that just has like a piece of broken bloody jaw on the ice, but like you get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Something that signifies the level of badassery that
That is Brennan Othmann.
Yeah.
Barkley Gaudreau.
Barkley Gaudreau, yeah. So
I'm still just too excited.
I know. And I am, tomorrow's game's going to be fun, and I'm going to be on the edge of my seat just waiting to see what kind of shit they do. And they're going to have fun too, because they're going to be going up against Connor Bedard. So they're going to, like, I mean, obviously we're at home, right? Yeah. So I mean, you never know. Turk likes, or not Turk. Turk is last year. Lav likes to, I don't know if you've noticed it, but he likes to put that fourth line out against the other team's top line. So he may very well use the last change to get Othmann out there against Bedard, and I think Othmann will just chirp him into his grave. Yeah. Because they played World Juniors together,
no way
I think 3 straight years. I mean, he has to know Connor intimately, you know, being top Canadian prospects. So he's going to be fucking just chirpity, chirp. Mic him up. Just mic him up.
Do they do that?
They do live mics, but they usually don't do it to like rookies. But honestly, if they're gonna mic up somebody on the Rangers, it has to be Vincent Trocheck.
Oh yeah.
I see him out there laughing all the time at people. It's so funny. Just like somebody tries to like cross check somebody, he starts laughing. I'm like, dude.
Vinny is just a.
He's a treasure.
I don't even know what to call him.
Is what he is. He's a treasure.
That's not the word I was going for.
Right.
But he is, but that's not the word I was going for. I don't know what I'm trying to say. A nuisance?
Yeah, exactly. He's the kind of guy. I mean, think about it. When he was on the Canes, we didn't like him. He was the exact player he is for us on the Canes, and he's that annoying. You can't stand seeing him on the ice. He's always saying something. He's always doing something. He's getting under your skin. He's like a PG version of Brad Marchand, where he's not going to slew foot you and like stick the butt of his stick into your ribs, but he's going to he's going to always be there, and he's going to always have something to say every time you do something. And he contributes, obviously. I mean, he's been a major backbone to the success of the Rangers through December. I mean, he's easily December's player of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, dude. If the Rangers keep on this pace into March, when Mika has Mika March, they might get 120 points this year. They might win 60 hockey games.
Don't give me that kind of hope. Don't give me that kind of hope.
The one thing I will point out, I'm looking at the standings right now, and we have fallen a point behind the Bruins, and that's because the Rangers have lost a lot of regulation games. 25, 10, and 1. And the Bruins are 23, 7, and 6. So,
I mean, they still lost more games than us.
Yeah, but you got to get those points. If we take 10 of those losses and throw 4 of them into overtime losses, and we end up
we're up
25, 6, and 5. You know, we have another 4 points or 55 points. We're up 3 points on the Bruins.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a minor thing to bitch about. Trust me, I've had way more to bitch about in past seasons. Just saying, you know. But overall, we're on pace with the best teams in the West. I mean, Vancouver's 24, 10, and 3. The Golden Knights are 22-11-5. Colorado's 24-11-3. We are 25-10-1, and the
Mhm.
Bruins 23-7-6. If you had told me at the beginning of the year that we were going to be on pace or better than the Colorado Avalanche, I would have actually punched you in the face. I'd have said, "Don't fucking play with me.
Agreed.
Don't be an asshole." I would have assumed you're talking shit. Like if you genuinely came from the future, from this point in time, and were like, "I wouldn't be so harsh on the Rangers. They're going to be on pace with the Colorado Avalanche and Vancouver and Vegas Golden Knights at the midway point of the season." I would just be like, "Ha, dude, fucking sick joke. You kick me while I'm down." Like we all anticipated that the Rangers would be like a wild card team this year, and here they are. For all intents purposes, a 5-point lead in hockey is pretty well in hand on your division. Granted, it's only halfway through the year, but it's hard to make up 4 points or 5 points as the year goes on. So that last game against Carolina is pretty pivotal. But either way, I mean, we have a bigger lead in our division than anybody else has in any other division. So I'm happy with everything that's come through. January is looking to be a month where we could potentially build on that lead. I don't know who Carolina has this part of the month. But I mean, it's looking good. And what I'm really hoping for, as much as I've enjoyed Pitlick, I'm really hoping that Othmann takes this chance and he's like a part of the roster after this little short stint here. Actually, dude,
Say that again. I completely missed that.
I said what I'm really hoping for is that Othmann takes this opportunity, as much as I've enjoyed watching Pitlick play, and just becomes a permanent part of the roster. I think that's what I'm hoping happens.
Yeah, I think with the direction that the Rangers are going, and they're getting younger, obviously with Cooley up, Schneider up,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think. I mean, outside of like the top two lines, I think our oldest guy is like 27.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was gonna say outside of the top two lines. I was like, well, no, Gaudreau, I think, old,
Oh
isn't he?
yeah, I forget he's been in the league since like '09.
Yeah. He's a 93, so I think that's you, right? He's the same age as you.
He's a year older than me, so he's 30, if not 31.
Oh, you're a 94? Yeah, he's 30.
Yep.
He's February 26,
I will be 30.
1993.
Okay, so he'll be 31.
Yeah, he'll be 31 next month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is your 30th birth year?
It is.
Wow. We'll have to have a party. That's a milestone birthday. I'm big on milestone birthdays. Fuck 1 through 4, but 0s and 5s, man, gotta go hard.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Gotta go hard. So I
Yeah,
think
we'll have a party. I can almost guarantee it.
I think Kreider's the oldest person on the team. He's a 91. He's me. He's me. He's practically retired.
Yeah, because Shesty just turned 28 on the 29th.
Yeah. And Mika's a 93.
Yep, I knew that. Artemi? I feel like he's a
He's a
92.
91. He's the same as me.
Oh,
Yep. It's so funny because like for the American and Canadians, they have like the exact date of birth, and then for like Mika and Panarin, they just have a year. So yeah, so
interesting.
we got the top lines are like all 30-year-olds, but then you got like Adam Fox and Kako and
Oh,
all those
no, there's
guys.
Nick Bonino's 35.
Yeah,
Pitlick's 32.
Blake Wheeler's old too. He's
37.
37, dude. Yeah.
And so's Quick.
I don't really count Quick though because he's a backup. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, he's got a 9-2-0 record this year.
9-2-1.
9-2-1.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, like I don't like when we're looking at this, like I'm not because he's gonna play a quarter of the season versus 3/4 of the season or the whole season if you're a skater, you know. So I'm just like, he
Wait,
can.
what website are you looking at? Because I'm seeing the exact birthdays for everybody
Oh,
here.
I literally just Googled it, man. That's all. I mean, I didn't actually click on
Oh,
the
I was
wiki.
gonna say
Yeah,
I'm on ESPN's roster.
yeah. No, I'm just Googling people's names.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I mean that pretty much Covers everything I wanted to talk about. I don't know if there's anything you want to bring up.
No, I think I'm good.
You're good. All right. So we leave you on this January 3rd of the year of our Lord 2024 with the New York Rangers at 25-10-1 through 36 games with 51 points, 6-4-0 in their last 10, and they are in first place in the Metropolitan Division. They are in second place in the Eastern Conference. 1 point behind the Boston Bruins, and that is also 1 point behind the Boston Bruins for first place overall in the NHL. So we should all be very happy with where we are 3 months into the season.
I definitely am.
Yeah. So that being said, we will enjoy our slate of games that we have coming up. I believe, there's a game Thursday and Saturday, so we will discuss Chicago Montreal on Sunday's epi, and then we'll preview Vancouver and St. Louis before the next recording. So you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll catch you for the next one.
See ya.
Bye.
Begging to be free.